Yes! 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 I've got to a new peak. And this is just step one of the bigger challenge that is going on. I have 30 days to get to the rating of 2400 in Rapid. If not, I will have to jump in the river of Bern. It's really cold. This game is a roller coaster. Enjoy. Juan Ronaldo. This is going to be an art game, guys. We are playing against the French. We play knight here, protecting the pawn. And I play the line with bishop there, pinning the knight. And now e5, the knight is moved, and then I play h4 to protect this bishop. c5. Okay, I think I will take here. And basically the point here is that now my knight can go there and can go to give a fork. And this rook is actually lost. I mean, probably my opponent knows how to play this. So I could try to bring the knight back. Then I'm going to face a massive center. So here I have an extra rook for now, plus 4 points. But I'm about to lose this pawn, and I'm in big delay of development. So it's not going to be super easy. I'm not sure if I have to let that knight stay there, or if I have to try to bring it back. Maybe I could take and then go with the knight there, bishop out. I like it. I don't want to leave my opponent with such a massive center. Time to go out with the knight. Or can I take here, maybe? I can take there. If the knight covers, I can go back. I'm a bit, like, scared of this center, as I should probably. But maybe taking this pawn is a good idea. If the knight goes there, I can just play this. If e5, I go back with the queen, but then there is knight there, and this pawn is under attack. So I really need to be careful. Also, like, where am I going to castle? That's a good point. I think I will just bring out my knight. Because, like, this is not a huge threat. e5, e4. Yeah, because if e4, I'm going to take there. So I think I might just bring this bishop out. And then castle. We'll just do this and then castle. That's it. Maybe g3 could be a move at some point. My opponent is really prepared. So queen there to cover. Also c3 I could consider. Bim, boom, bum. I mean, I'm considering queen there, queen takes, and then castle. There is a knight going there, but I can simply move my queen somewhere, like here. And I should be alright. I mean, if I can bring my knight out, at some point this position is no longer bad. So I will go with the queen here. After this, I'm ready to castle. There we go. My rook is protected. I want to play rook there. Yeah, not too bad. I want to bring the knight out if I can. That would leave me with a rook for 2 pawns, which would be a great situation. There is a pawn hanging right now. The knight is out, but wait a second, because I feel like I'm going to bring that knight out. What about this move? And then I bring my knight out. Bang! And then this knight is hopping. Alright, we go here. Maybe a6. I mean, I could even think about going back in that case. Yeah, I could even do this very crazy thing. I could also sacrifice and then go with the bishop here, but then the knight is going back. Maybe knight there could be an idea, so that I get this square for the knight. Oh, this looks funny. Also controlling the d4 square. I like this. My knight could go back on e6. And if queen there, maybe I can go all the way there. Also, my knight gets this square as well. And I like that this square is controlled. Alright, queen there is the smart move. Knight here, this, that, knight there. I don't know, man. Is there any other way to protect knight? Not that I see. We go back there. Aiming for b6. This position is a bit clingy, but we are trying our best. The knight can go back here on b6. We need to move our rook. Maybe here. Because there is this move incoming. But then I can take knight takes and take there. So rook there is good. If this I can take, knight takes and I take there. Still is a very tough position because my opponent is really pressuring here. But hey, if they are more prepared than me in the opening and they know how to play afterwards, they deserve it. What can I do? No matter what, I will have lots of learning from this game. So this is protecting. So if I bring the knight here. Okay, but then e4. E4. E4 is a bit of a problem, but I see some options. I could give away my rook. I could take there. Oh yeah, this is very smart. I have to take, and now e4. Okay, I didn't think about it. Let's go like this. Or maybe no, let's move the queen away. Or maybe knight here. I know that is crazy, but this I take with check, and then I can move my knight. Maybe. Because I think they are going to play this move next. Take. Alright, I'll wait, because if the queen goes there, actually, then this pawn is hanging. So I'm not sure. I'm running out of time, I know. But knight here is just too strong. I think knight e5 is very good. I will do something like this. Queen d2. Trying to get this pawn. If knight e5, play this. If pawn takes, I just take this pawn. And then I'm threatening to take there and trade the queens. And maybe I can survive this. Maybe. A huge maybe. Like, huge like I don't know what. It's a huge maybe. Okay, now I'll take here. I'm attacking this bishop. There is a check that we will always have to consider. If bishop there, I play f4 and then I bring my rook back. Oppa! The point is that, okay, rook here, ready for the counterattack. Yeah, that's a smart move. I'm threatening mate. Now my knight gets this square. And also maybe this square. Ooh. Oh, let's go with this. Hmm. "46 seconds. I didn't see this. I'm threatening mate. If check, I go there. Ooh, yes! 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 That's a bingo. So, I was completely lost. Let's start from the opening. So actually this is lots of theory. And the main line is to take with the king, exactly to avoid this idea where I'm winning the rook. But apparently my opponent has some deep preparation, because this is the best move that you have to play and win the rook. But now, as you could see, it was not easy at all to play this position. f6 is apparently not the best move, and what I have to play is to be greedy, take this pawn, and after this, to go with my queen on c3, because from c3 I'm avoiding this check, and after knight takes here, wow, I have to play queen a3. Offering the trade of queens, and if the queen just moves away here, I can just go long castle. Wow, this is absolutely sick. Okay, I made a mistake here. I took the pawn. I thought like I want to develop my pieces. I was giving priority to this, but still the position is balanced. Now development was good. And here my idea to give away the pawn was good. By the way, for your information, here c3 seems to be the best move. And the idea is that after this, I'll just play king here. Okay, and probably the point is that trading this central pawn was very beneficial because it gives me more space, and now this pawn is weak. If the knight goes back there, you can start to see some harmony among the white pieces. Rook there, knight here, attacking this pawn. Maybe I could at some point take there and then play bishop c4. This is crazy. It's fun that now the engine says knight d2 is the best move. Anyway, I think what I played is completely fine. very principled. I'm giving away a pawn in order to castle, and now this queen will have to waste some time to go back to the game. The knight is out, also very good. Rook there, also very good. And knight out, perfect. A6 is a great... Oh, no way. Here there was a huge... Oh, a huge tactic, guys. I can take the knight. After I sacrifice the knight, and then I sacrifice the other knight. And after this, I just take here, and I got rid of 3 pawns. And now I'm winning back also a knight, because I'm attacking 2 knights at the same time. Only way to defend queen here, and then c4 wins a piece. And so I will get, in exchange of 2 knights, I got 3 pawns and 1 knight, which is a great deal. And this position is close to be winning. Wow. I didn't see this tactic. Okay, knight there is a mistake, queen there. And now I went with the knight back. This is still like a fight. I went with the knight back as well. It's fun that here it says to play knight there. Leaving this knight hanging. Just because, yeah, who cares? I take there, and then I take this pawn. And this shows that many times when you have more material, but your opponent has compensation, because my opponent has compensation, sometimes you have to give back material in a smart way to achieve something. And here I achieved quite a lot, because I have a very strong rook. This queen is about to sneak in, I'm starting an attack, and those pawns are no longer too important because I'm attacking on the side of the board. So even if the center is not mine, if I can attack on the side, on the king, it's okay. Very interesting. So I went with the knight back, and now I move the queen again. Knight there, I have to move my rook, and now the tactics are starting to work for my opponent. This is apparently way too slow. They took there, very good. And here I was calculating lots of interesting things, but I was thinking about moving my queen, moving my queen out of the pin, forcing my opponent to take. But I couldn't see a way for my opponent to increase the pressure, so I played rook there. But now I see there is knight e5 and queen there. If queen there, I thought like, okay, I know that they want to take, and then give me mate. But I can just take this pawn, and after this is taken, I will just move my queen away. For example, here I have already knight check. If knight takes, I take with the queen, and I'm quite happy about this position. And I see that the engine also says is roughly equal. After rook there is knight e5 that I was saying also, oh my gosh, I'm scared about this move. My plan was to, I don't remember what, maybe to just remove the queen. I was thinking, oh yeah, I was saying that this pawn was hanging, right? So it was just to remove the queen, and after the pawn takes, I'm just taking this pawn, and then I'm going to, yeah, you see, this is suddenly equal, but here my opponent doesn't have to take with the pawn, but has to take with the bishop. Wow, because if I take back, I think I'm getting mated. And the move is d3? This is crazy. You know why this move is the winning one? Because it's like blocking my rook from interfering with the protection of the pawn. It's absolutely crazy. All right, knight e5 was the winning move for them. They didn't take, they took there, I took back, the bishop is moving. This f4 is a great move, and now I brought the rook to the game, and I thought like, okay, I'm getting counterplay. Until here, I started to have really just 50 seconds, and the pawn got way too dangerous. Here I have to take this pawn attacking the rook with tempo. And now I took there, the pawn is pushed. I have this move. Wow, knight d4, a brilliant move. Amazing. I took back this. I took. And now, yes. Yes. We are back with knight f5. This is such a sweet move, because you might say, wait, okay, there could be this check here, but I just go with the king there. And now, if there is this check, I'm taking this pawn and I'm taking this pawn. If the pawn is promoting, I have mate. And if you're taking this knight, I take this rook and then I'm blocking the pawn. This is what I calculated during the game. And my opponent went there, and that's just mate. Yes, nice. Whew, that was really a juicy game to get there. I'm really happy. Wow.